They thought Cassandra was mad long before they ever learned she was right. Before the screams, before the flames of Troy climbed into the night sky, there was a quiet moment when a god leaned close and offered a gift no mortal should ever have. Apollo, radiant and dangerous, placed prophecy on Cassandra's tongue. She could see tomorrow as clearly as today. The future opened itself to her like a wound. But when she refused him, when she chose her will over a god's desire, Apollo did not take the gift back. He twisted it. From that moment on, Cassandra would speak nothing but truth, and no one would ever believe her. At first, it felt like madness. She warned of small things, storms, betrayals, deaths, and watched people laugh them away. Friends smiled politely, priests shook their heads, kings dismissed her as hysterical. Each time the truth arrived exactly as she had said, the disbelief only hardened. They did not learn. They never learned. Then the visions grew darker. Cassandra saw Troy burning long before the first Greek ship touched shore. She saw her brothers dead in the dust. She saw blood soaking the palace stones. She screamed until her voice broke, clawed at the walls, begged her people to listen. They locked doors. They whispered that grief had made her unstable. They called her cursed. And then came the horse, a massive wooden offering left at the gates. Celebrations spread like wildfire. Victory, they said. The war was over. Cassandra knew better. She beat her fists against the horse's hollow flank, screaming that death waited inside. Her warnings echoed off stone and laughter. That night, as the city slept, the future she had carried alone finally arrived. Fire, steel, screams. Cassandra survived. Of course she did. She always survived long enough to be proven right. Dragged away in chains, she foresaw her final fate too. Taken as a prize, killed far from home, still unheard. Her curse was never prophecy. It was isolation. To know the truth and be powerless to change it. To watch disaster march forward while your voice dissolves into noise. Cassandra was not mad. She was the only one who saw clearly in a world that refused to look. And maybe that's why her story still hurts. Because sometimes the truth doesn't fail to speak. It fails to be believed. If this story moved you, help the channel grow. Like, share, subscribe, and tell us in the comments what truth you think the world is ignoring today.